This is a story of humble beginnings and proud endings. We specialize in one-of-a-kind custom glass pieces and have learned that nothing is easy when you're playing with fire. My name is Phil Sunley, and this is my shop, Prism GlassWorks. With a $1,000 educational loan from my grandmother, I bought my first torch. And then what I did is I borrowed about $500 from a friend, bought my glass, set up on my parents' back porch, and started blowing glass. I was just out on the street guerrilla fending, you know, going from show to show, shop to shop, you know, just out hustling, just like every other glass blower. Prism was born in Troy when I was looking for a place to blow glass. I was just blowing glass in my parents' basement as just a normal glass blower. Prism GlassWorks started because I needed a place to blow glass. Parents had a location that happened to be a retail front that I could blow glass in, and Prism GlassWorks was born like that, out of desperation.
My name is Brad Applebaum. 3 or 4 years I've known Phil. Oh my goodness. It all has to revolve around a pretty significant car accident that disabled me from working in a car dealership anymore, and I was just kind of doing this on the side and slowly transitioned into this. Phil, he's a very open guy and takes in all suggestions and doesn't just like shoot you down. Like he'll tell you why those suggestions are no good or whatever.
No.
You know, this is an ongoing learning experience for all of us. No place like this exists anywhere close to the type of level that we have it at. You're always meeting interesting people. Phil's constantly teaching me stuff. I mean, you can't put a dollar amount on this type of experience at all. It's that constant pushing and razzing, and that's not right. That makes things as beautiful and as awesome and as ridiculous as they come out.
I look at this not really as work. This is fun, you know. This is my recreation time is coming to Prisms and working. Phil took me in as an apprentice, totally off the streets, didn't even know who I was. 6 months later, I had a key to his shop. Well, I had some issues in my life, so I didn't show up for 8 months. Things happened. I had to make a few, life decisions, and I literally just abandoned Phil for about 6 to 8 months. Came back, just showed up. And I told him, I was like, look, man, I messed up, I want to come back. He said, shit, you're back, start tomorrow, say you're sorry. All right, sounds like a plan. And it was like I never left.
A customer emailed me, asking if I could do something custom. Usually I don't respond to custom work through the email. But since she's local, as long as they can come in and we can talk about what they want, I'm happy to do it.
I ordered a custom piece that I designed based on a video game character named GLaDOS from the game Portal.
She emailed me a couple of very, very detailed sketches with basically like color by number, where everything was labeled and everything was in the proper place. She gave me a lot of information.
This is what I'm going off of. I mean, this is the best. This is more of like how I would draw it, so I know what I'm making.
Some things that come in here are kind of mundane, some things are really new, exciting, and challenging. You need that constant push to really progress your skills and step outside your normal box and really push yourself.
It just came to me one day. It's been my favorite video game since it was released.
Yeah, well, I guess I kind of misunderstood.
Find it yet?
Working on it.
Well, when you do, yeah, I want to see it.
All right, I will. We had Despicable Me here, and we were sitting there going through it frame by frame, looking for this character, GLaDOS. And I should give her a call and find out. It seemed like it fit, from the picture she sent me, it looked like it fit in the movie. Hey, Brad, do you know where in the movie this thing comes from?
That drawing that you showed me, I have no idea what the hell that is.
I wonder if I even had the right movie. I thought that's what she told me. It just turns out that it had to be a video game. We sat there for about, a good hour and a half looking through this movie until finally someone's like, I think that's a character from a video game. Yep. Apparently it's from a video game, Portals. You ever played it before?
I have not played it before, but it is on my birthday list, which is coming up in 17 days. Wink, wink.
All right. Eventually we started looking around on YouTube, trying to find glimpses of this game, trying to find any information out I could about it. You know, wasted a couple of hours in research, but I think I got it back. I mean, most of this thing's all like silver, gray, black, you know what I mean? I think this is what she wants, to be black and clear. See how there's like cables? Once I figured out that this thing was a hanging object, it was suspended from the air in the video game, I didn't know how I was supposed to make it stand up. Put this in the kiln for a minute, let it soak, grab some black, keep on working. I thought maybe to cut the cost down a little bit, I was going to use some Chinese tubing. This piece was pretty involved. The design of it was very specific, so I had to make it in multiple sections. I took some Chinese black tubing, blew a big bubble, and I welded those two together, so that would be the back part of the piece. Then I took some more Chinese black, and I made a huge bubble for the front where all the water is going to hold.
China black tends to be a little bit unstable,
which is a little bit unpredictable sometimes.
When you're doing all those types of attachments, just sometimes it likes to let go and pop, and
not so compatible with some of the finer glass that we use.
Phil should have known not to use China black, but he used it anyway.
And it ended up cracking on me.
Sick of this project.
I tried to save it, but all in all, it just ended up having a couple of holes in it, so I smashed it with a hammer and got it over with.
2 days straight down the fucking drain.
Fuck China, fuck Brad, fuck Gladys. We got your logos on them, so. Customer came in to pick up his pipe, and his girlfriend Kelly came with him and decided to get a new piece made as well.
I came in to get a bracelet pipe, which I was looking to have made for about a year now, and no one even knew what I was talking about.
Well, it's a bracelet and it's a pipe, it's all in one. And I knew another artist who makes them, and I offered to get in touch with that artist, but she insisted that I make it for her. One she wants is a little bit more complicated. It's got some really expensive color in it. Never made one before, but I've made a pipe and I've made a bracelet, so I figure I can make a bracelet pipe. So I took a piece of jewelry out, I put it on my wrist, tried to figure out if it would fit, if it's too small, if it's too big, and then I just kind of guessed and went with it. Then I started thinking about the measurement. I only took a string measurement of her wrist. I figured if it would fit over my wrist, but I couldn't move my wrist, then it was probably close. So I made it that size, plus a little smaller. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get some Alien Tech tubing. I'm gonna get some Dicro. I'm gonna coat the Alien Tech in the Dicro. I'm gonna make 1 or 2 bracelets just to warm up, just to get the method down on how to make the bend. Woo! Get over here.
So I can't really do that with hollow tubing, you know, cut it down to size. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know, it might work.
And then I'm gonna kind of pull it down and bend it around the mandrel and see what I can do. I was pleasantly surprised about how smooth it went out, seeing as how I was a little nervous in the beginning.
I'd say whatever you think is okay, just go a smidge smaller because you don't want it falling off.
I always think things are a little more difficult than they're gonna be, but as soon as you get in there and you start doing it, it just comes to you and you get it done. I'm pretty confident that it will fit her. Hey Kelly, hey Zeke. How are you guys?
Good.
All right. I only took a measurement with the string, so
I know, hopefully it fits.
I hope this fits.
Okay, I hope it fits. Nice.
Here it is.
Beautiful. Wow.
Colors you wanted, right?
Yeah, it's perfect. Is it the Alien color?
Yep, the only tap with the Dicro on it. Give it a shot. How about that?
Absolutely perfect. Yeah, how's it look?
Looks great. Looks good, right, Zeke?
Around a little bit.
Looks good.
No, it feels awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Awesome. She seemed to really like it. I chose the right colors. I made it fit her. It was a pipe, it was a bracelet. It's exactly what she wanted. Well, I'm so glad you like it. When you're able to take a customer off the street and make exactly what they want in the first try, and it doesn't take me too long, there's a good turnaround, it really makes everybody happy and a good name for the shop. Makes me feel good. She took a year trying to find one of these. I knew another artist who makes them, and I offered to get in touch with that artist, but she insisted that I make it for her because she liked my work, and that's pretty cool. We ran into some trouble with Gladys. Gladys started cracking, and shit hit the fan. So the next day, I took some good black and I made my own tube. Instead of using the Chinese stuff, and it worked out a lot better. First I made the mouthpiece and the striping looked like cable. I took some black, and I took some clear, and I just alternated lines. And I kind of created like this look like it was suspended from a bunch of cables. So after I got the big bubble made, put on a little bit of the details that that bubble needed. I had to make all these individual eyes separately, and each one was color coordinated. I had to go in a specific spot on the piece. Then what I had to do was take these two bigger sections and attach them together to make one whole piece. Now, the way she wanted the airflow to go through it was a little unique. It actually had a separate tube that the airflow would travel through. It would go from the front chamber, had the water, go through this clear tube around the back of the arm into the back bubble, and then up through the mouthpiece. It was just like the weight of the world off my shoulders, and it was just like, finally, it's done, it's safe. You know, it looks the way it's supposed to. I was happy with it, and I was pretty sure that the customer was going to be happy. Unfortunately, I couldn't be here. I was on vacation with the family.
Hey Raj, good. Here to pick up Gladys.
But Raj was here holding the shop down, and he was able to show her. She just couldn't be happier.
Yay! Oh, this is awesome. Amazing. Definitely a lot bigger than I expected. It's, massive. Look at this. Feel how heavy it is. Look at that. All the colors are right, and I'm really, really impressed with it. If I really wanted something I could, take away from Troy and keep on the rest of life's journey. Sweet.
Here's a little slide.
Oh, yes.
Unfortunately, I couldn't be here to witness it and, and bask in the enjoyment, but, that's okay.
When people come to you with ideas and don't really understand what goes into it, it really puts us to the test, and hopefully we're able to meet it time after time after time.
The stuff they have on the floor is great, but the fact that you can give them a picture and they will actually create a living, breathing piece out of it is excellent, quite excellent.
Hey Phil, what's going on?
Hey man, how are you? Today my friend Chris came in. He wanted to get a custom marble made.
I was wondering maybe if I can get a big ass marble made.
All right, I think we can do that. What were you thinking?
I kind of want a company logo.
You want something written in it, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Originally, he asked for some kind of company logo or something in the marble. To me, that's just a little boring, so I'm gonna jazz it up a little bit. How do you feel about me getting a little creative with this one? So I talked him into getting a triple vortex marble. I got some patterns I like to do.
What kind of colors can I get?
Well, you get to choose your colors. I got a whole palette full that you can choose through, and I'll show you what's what. You just tell me what you want, what you don't want.
Okay, I definitely don't want any of that purple.
Well, I don't understand what's wrong with the purple. I think he's gonna be really excited about it.
Thanks very much, Phil.
No problem, Chris. Yep.
Bye.
We got plenty of moss.
The turquoise would look actually pretty good against both of them. The striking red would look good too.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make 3 individual vortexes, cone them out, I'm gonna coat them in black, and then I'm gonna weld the 3 together. When I weld the 3 together, I'm gonna fill in the back with a whole bunch of clear to build it out the back. Because what it's gonna be is 3 mountaintops that I gotta fill in to make a round back. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna putney up to that gonna take a big piece of clear and I'm gonna create a massive lens.
Why the fuck is he doing that on the lathe?
So Brad comes over every now and then and he likes to bust my ass about the things that I'm making.
It's not gonna be a square marble. It's square. I'm doing my damnedest.
Dude, I can see flat sides on 4 different sides from here.
Started with a triangle. What the fuck do you want, man?
Usually when he comes over, I just kind of ignore him, get on with my work, so I know I got things I gotta get done, and he usually just walks away.
Don't stifle my fucking creativity.
So after I create the massive lens, I'm gonna go back to the backside. I'm gonna lay down a whole bunch of amber purple, which I know he didn't want, but I'm gonna use it anyways because it's gonna look great with the turbo cobalt that I put down as a base coat. I'm gonna smear that all together and it's gonna look like this psychedelic mesh of blues and purples, and it's really gonna look good. Then I'm gonna take 3 different colors and I'm gonna layer dots on top of each other and I'm gonna spin them up into these nice looking pinwheels. When a customer gives me creative freedom, I usually will have better luck of making them happy. Hey Chris. So my buddy came back right out to pick it up and he was just ecstatic. Got that marble ready for you. Yeah, man, you gotta check this thing out. I think I'm real excited about this one.
Oh, wow.
What do you think,
sick.
man? You like that?
Yeah, dude.
I'm really excited I can make him happy. I didn't do the company logo. I figured this is the way to go, man. So it turns out that Chris is starting to become a marble collector. And this is one of the first large marbles he was able to have for his collection. If you want to start out a nice marble collection, we'll give you a nice marble, you know?
And that's a triple what?
It's a triple vortex.
I've been calling it helix all week.
That's all right, man. And I'm really happy that I was able to start him out on the right track.
I was at a festival in Bridgeport this weekend.
Yo, Raj, I'm gonna bring the car around back. Since the day I got back from the Vibes Monday, there's been things breaking, customers not liking their custom work, contracts that have been calling in because they want more stuff. People that saw us at the Vibes have been calling in and want more stuff. Brad just called. He's not gonna be here to fucking lunch. He's on his way back from Long Island.
Oh.
Dude, I gotta fucking return this fucking thing still. We got Kevin in there who wants to buy glass and I don't have any glass.
How was it out there?
Dude, totally underestimated it.
Really?
Yeah. With Tubapalooza coming up, dude, we need fucking product, man, and we only have a week to do it. Plus I have all the custom work and we have like 3 orders to fill. The kiln broke yesterday, so we had to get part overnighted. You know, a brand new kiln, lost $3,000 worth of fucking product. Thought Brad was gonna be here today. I still gotta return this thing. You gotta hold down the shop. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get back. So finally got the kiln online, got a backup kiln here, we got the big kiln going.
Where's your car then?
My car is at John's getting fixed. Lathe's dialed in, Kurt's bringing his lathe. So I gotta go somehow get my car, return this thing, and make like a month's worth of product.
Yeah, man, it's just been chaos.
We actually ran into a lot of people from the area. Some people have heard of us, some people haven't heard of us. And so when I showed up today to unload the car and you know, start repacking the shelves of some of the higher end stuff that didn't sell, a couple came in that was down at the festival and they were looking at a piece that we had at the bench there. They didn't end up buying it, but they came in here because they got one of my business cards there. And ended up putting in a custom order for a bubbler.
I was gonna go to another store, pay more money than what I was gonna pay for this one, but I want to design it so bad. I want my thought to be on paper and then be able to smoke my thought.
So, you know, it's still paying off. It's just great to get out of the shop and promote what we do here. Well, a couple months ago, one of my ad guys showed up and he wanted to do an on-site recording, and he wanted to do it like that week, but I mean, if I'm gonna do something like that, I wanna plan it and make it a big event. So we came up with Tubapalooza, and Tubapalooza just comes off the tongue nicely. So that's what we went with, and it's got a little bit of humor to it. We've been planning this event for months. So the shop, you know, all the staff and the crew knew what was going to happen. They knew what was going to be going on. It's been chaos trying to get ready for it. The crew's been really, really good. You know, they've been all putting their hardest in, including Andy. I was here yesterday for 16 hours. I was here the day before for a good 12 to 16 hours. I'll probably be here for 16 hours today. It's just been nonstop. This is one cool freaking place. We've been planning this event for months. I'm hoping that I'm going to get a lot of out-of-towners. I'm hoping that I'm going to get a lot of glass blowers in for this one.